This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Struck on the pad first up. Big shout. Crunch, that one has been middled. There's quite around the ground as everyone watches where that one lands. Again, it strays onto the pads and it's worked away very nicely backward to square. Well, that is no moon, that is a space station. That is hit the top of, that's hit the roof. Got him! Knocked back the stumps. That's a great delivery. A little bit of a jump there as well. As Dilatarakel misses the one that straightens and cannons into leg stump. He's gone for 18. Maybe waving the fly swatter did a bit of work there. Did the goods. Now, Dilatarakel, as he's walking off, he is slightly hobbling here. So he may want to just sit down and maybe get some ice on the hamstring. I'm not sure what it was, but something... do you want a second? And I've just, as I've called his name, is under this one and takes a very good catch into almost a regulation mid-off position. If that's a second wicket of the over, that's another big breakthrough. And Antwerp really coming back hard here. That first over went for 22, but so far this over, it's been 2 wickets and 4 runs only. So Antwerp biting back hard. And straight past him. It was him at square leg. Good call, Phil. See, you're getting good at this. Hit hard, high, and that is going to clear the boundary. So that is another crunch. That's going to make it out towards the dugout, past the dugout, and continues on its merry way into the forest. Got him. Goes to the massive swipe. That's a big wicket. That's Abdul Rashid. So there we go. So yeah, I hope I've answered that question about what happened before and about Beverin as well. And I know it's pretty quick to jump to conclusions about Beverin. Shouts at catch it, and it's just going to go away from the fielder there. Was in a good position there. Well, having said that, that's just going to be put out of the ground. Heading towards the airport. And this time he can't stop that one. That was hit a lot straighter and a little bit harder as well, so that's a nice strike. Just punched. That shot was literally punched. Straight up in the air, catching opportunity here. Nadine Khan, it's up in the air forever. Takes the catch, no problem though. As easy as you like, comfortable as you like. And Abdul Salamain, he's come undone. Goes straight up in the air. It was up in the air for a long time. And just for a moment there, I was watching Khan because he was walking away from me to take the catch. Just strolled into position around the shoulder area as it gets some real bounce. Nicely taken. Well judged catch that. A few pats on the backside and says well caught. So wickets tumbling here. Ahmad Ahmadzai is undone. Just doesn't quite pick the right shot there. And I think he's beaten for pace all up really. There could be a lot of trouble. Safi goes and tucks it around the corner, and he does it so well. And he goes in the pads again. This time it's hit out square. It's a good shot. That is... I did say ouchie just then. Gets an edge, and he is done. Cooked. And that is very well taken by a wicketkeeper there. That is Tasawa, who takes a very good catch. Nicely judged. Watch this one again. It's a thick edge. It's sound. He heard the noise. Nadine knew straight away, and so did the batter and the umpire. Even took the hand off the bat. Just trying to raise the stakes here he was, Sabir Zakir. Straight up in the air, but that is going to go over the boundary line. Just had the feeling that had legs, and it certainly did have legs. That shot's up in the air. Nadine wants it. He wants to have his third catch of the night. And he takes his third catch of the night, this time off his own bowling. Too easy, not much of a challenge. Give me something difficult. 98 for 7. Needless to say, a wicket is a wicket. But unfortunately for Noman, it's 6 and out. And that's all there is. Shouts to catch it. It's been hit up in the air. and not taken on the boundary line, carried over. A tough chance though. Oh, shouts a catch, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Short third man as well, but a good catch taken nonetheless. Lovepreet Singh with a safe pair of hands there. And so that is a second ball, Derek. Oh no, we can't say Derek anymore, can we? Because we don't know what it's going to be. We'll just stick with the old duck. Good, so do we. And how about that? Is taken. Oh, well, the man who dropped the catch earlier tonight has redeemed himself. He shows the big number 5 on his back, and he says, please put me in the good book with that catch. He's knocked it up in the air, turned around, and taken a good catch. Here we go. Last ball of the innings. Smacked to a very vacant outfield area over that outfield. 6 runs, a flat 6 to finish the innings. And I guess that's something. Jarvik Hill gets bat on ball and goes crunch after 3 dots in that over. Well, that's been taken from middle stump, and that has been swiped around the corner. Ooh, now he's taken evasive action there. I think that's come off the bat. Individuals are listening. I'd like them to please just help us out with that. That would be very good, as that is belted for a big Maximo. That's gone up in the air. Now, has that carried the boundary line? I reckon it has. I reckon it has. That's landed somewhere behind me and to the right. Swings goes leg side, and that is going to bounce and go across the boundary line for 4. Continues, he's going to bowl himself out. Swung away, and that is out of the ground. Hit out through the covers, and that's going to go for 4 as well. Slashed hard, it's going to go through the gap and run away from the fielders there to the boundary. Backward a point, 4 runs. Edged. And away. That has gone high, and that's gone a long way up in the air. Ah, taken so nicely, just flicked. It didn't even sound thick or woody, it just sounded like a little click. That's hit uppishly, 1 bounce, 4 runs. It's just been chopped down the ground, bit of a chase here for the fielder to get around. 2 bites to the cherry, managed to bring it back. It's a miss-hit. It cannons into the stumps. Oh, someone should be run out here, though. And is. In interesting style as well, as both stumps have been dislodged. And got to give it to Ahmed Ahmedzai for that presence of mind. He's underarmed it towards the keeper. And they do break this partnership then. Have a look at this one again. It's a straight hit. It's not hit very well. It's miss-hit. Picked up and underarms it, and the keeper doesn't have to do anything because the underarm went straight to the stumps. And sadly for Lovepreet Singh, he's caught short. Oh, I got him. 2 wickets in 2 balls for Beveren. They're fighting back now. And so 2 set batters have been dislodged, and Antwerp have had a bit of a wobble here at the end of the over. And that's a big breakthrough, big double breakthrough for Beveren. Oh, how about that? Well, it's 3 wickets in a row to Beveren. There's a run out and a 2 bowled. Beveren, are they going to fight back here and just out of nowhere storm to a victory that they should have no right to pick up? Oh, Antwerp, just the wrong shot. Swipes it across the line, going for deep mid-wicket. And so a couple of the players from the Antwerp lineup now need to stand up. He's done all the hard work, and now it's up to the rest of his team to try to get the win here. It was full. It's been clipped away nicely. Square driven for 4. Hit uppishly just over the head of the backward point fielder. Bit of work to do if the boundary rider can't get to it. That is a pretty big boundary. Swings hard at this one. He's got himself an edge, and it's going to fly away. It's gone a long way back as well. And that is going out square just over, oh, it's going to go quite a way over the head of the fielder. Set himself, it had me thinking that was going to drop very close to him. Got him. Well, that's going to put a fly in the ointment. That is a monkey in the wrench. That is a problem now for Antwerp. One batter needs to come in and try to take control here and make a few runs. And I've got a really dark suspicion in my head that Antwerp are going to fall a couple of runs short here, because that may be a little bit too much for the Antwerp side. Goes out of the ground. Tasawa out of nowhere smacks that one, smokes it over the scaffolding. Well, that is gone. The big cheer from the Antwerp dugout. Goes down the ground. It's not going to be a boundary, it'll be cut off. Just going to take the one. Now they're going to go for two. I think that's hit the stumps. I was just blindsided there to see what the direct hit, but either way, Saklan Raja sacrificed his wicket there to make sure he got Tasawa back on strike. Have a look at this again. Hit down the ground, all the way along the ground. So Zakiel comes in, throws to the bowler's end, and taken. And, well, someone's down. Jabarkel's down. Not sure why he's down. He wasn't even in the play. And that's really good stuff. So, clips it away. Is it going to go to the boundary? It is. We avoid the golden ball, and the win goes to Antwerp with only one ball to spare. Beveren gallant in defeat. They almost defended 119. We almost got ourselves a golden ball, and Antwerp are ecstatic. They come out to the field to greet their heroes. And Shehzad's going to get a bit of a hug, but I'll tell you who's going to get the biggest hug, and it's that man there. It's going to be Tasawa, because he has saved the day for Antwerp. Saklan Raja, the skipper, he did the right thing earlier in the over by sacrificing himself.
Move my body.